Okay, so once you get to this chart, so the first thing you want to do is that you will come to just look at this my mouse, follow this my mouse. You will come to where you have this USDJPY. This is where you always change your currency pairs. You will change your currency pairs. There's still you will learn about different currency pairs, but for the meantime, to make things easy and simple for us, anytime I put it in the group that AUDJPY, what you will do is that you just come here, you type AUDJPY. You can see. So me, I usually use this one that has for under, but everything is still the same, sure. So you can just click on one, bam. This is AUDJPY. So if I ask you to see like, oh, we are trading GBP USD, you can see, click it. That's how simple it is. You will start learning different currency pairs as time goes on. So USD JPY, enter. You can see USD JPY now. Can you see? So I now said after that, there was something that was here before. That thing looked like music thing. If you look at the previous video, I come to this top area here. I click on X remove. I remove it. So now I now went to indicator where we have indicators. I can believe you can see this on your screen. Go to indicators, click on it. The first thing you are going to do is type stochastic. This is it. It's because we have styled it to be our favorite. That's why we are seeing it here. You too, you will make it your favorite. Click it. You will click on another one, RSI, Relative Strength Index. This is it. Once you click on it, they will be here. They will be here. If I cancel it again now, so that I can do it again, so that you guys can update your knowledge. I can come here and remove it. I can come here and remove it. I'll do it again. This is the chart. This is market price, the way it is moving up and down. So now the way this market is moving up and down, what the indicator wants to do is to let us know when the market is moving up or when the market is coming down. So that indicator will let us know that, oh, at this level, this market wants to come down. At this level, this market wants to go up. So if it wants to go up, you will buy. If you want to come down, you will sell. If market wants to go up, you will buy it at the bottom and make it go up. If the market wants to come down, you will sell it at the top, then you make it come down. Is that clear enough? So you will now come to indicators, click on indicators, type stochastic, STOCH. Stoch, it will bring it for you. It's the first one, stochastic. You will click on add to my favorite. It is there. We click on it. Automatically, it will be added to our screen. Can you see it has been added to our screen? So you will come to indicators again. You will now type RSI, meaning relative strength index. Can you see the first one? You make it a favorite, click it. You see that one automatically it is there. This is stochastic in the up one, RSI at the bottom. We will now reset these indicators to the kind of strategy we want to do. The type of strategy we want to use is what we call DBS, double blessing strategy. What did I call it? Double blessing strategy. Type it in the chat box. Double blessing strategy. Let me see it in the chat box. Double blessing strategy, DBS. So the first thing you are going to do is that you will now come to where we have this stochastic. Let me see DBS now. If you are following me, let me know. God bless you. DBS, double blessing strategy. So if you are talking now, you'll be like, oh, I'm using double blessing strategy to do my trading, analyze my market, and what strategy do you use? I use double blessing strategy. So that is it. So you come to stochastic where we have stochastic here. Where we have settings, can you see settings? Click on settings. It will bring you here. What did I say we are going to put here? If you remember our last chart, I said we are going to put 5 here. We are going to put 1 to case smoothing. This smoothing 1. You come to style. That time I click on OK. I click it again, but I can do everything at once before I click OK. You come to style. Once you get to style, the first thing you are going to do is that this K and D, you turn it to one color, make it black. But if you look at this thing, if you that color, you can see the thickness. I usually like to put it at the second thickness. I like to put it at the second thickness. This one to turn it to black, give it the second thickness. Good. This upper area, make it red. Upper area, make it red. Red, make it thick. Just watch, be attentive to what I'm doing. I'm going to send the video and then you can rewatch it and you can practice it more and more. So click on this, but you know you always be different from people that are not on this live. Because people that are not on this live, they will not ask questions. They will not be able to ask questions. And at the same time, you will understand it more than them if you actually rewatch it again. They will need to watch. That is for them. So this upper band, give it red and give it a kind of thickness. Then this place, you are seeing what we are doing is reflecting on the chart already. You can see. I want to change it from this dot line. Me, I don't like to use that dot line. So I like to use a straight line. I will now come here. Instead of dashed line, I'll click on line. Look at here, it will change when I click on it. Line. Can you see? It has changed. So good. Leave this one at 80. Then you come to lower band. You click on lower band, give the lower band. Now we want to use two colors so that this thing will be very easy. Two colors. Let's use red and green all through. So green will be our second color. The reason why I want us to use red and green, me, in my own personal chart, I use red and blue. But the reason why I want to use you, I don't want to convince you, I want to make everything be so simple for you. If you look at this, our candle at the background there, you see that it is full of red and green. Me, I change my own color, but I don't need to confuse you with that one. Let's just make everything to be very simple and understanding. So you can see that this one has red and has green. So let me to make everything I want to do to be red and green so that it will be very easy. We will only be dealing with two colors. So I'll change this one to green. I'll give it a thickness and I'll change it to line. Simple. I'll leave it at 80-20. The background, me, I don't really like to have background. I like to have everything plain. Nothing. I don't want any background. You can see this opacity here. If I drag it like this, you can see the white line. But if I drag it like this to show that there's no background. So now with this, I am done. I will now click OK. I can even come here and save as default. Come here and save this setting as default. So that when this thing mistakenly leaves there, and you click on it again, you remember we have done this thing before, but because I didn't save it as default, that's why we are doing this setting again. Since it's the one that is the standard you want to be using, and you're going to be using it on your computer, just save it as default and click OK. You are done with what? You are done with stochastic. What did I say you are done with? Type stochastic on the chat box, please. Stochastic. Type it on the chat box. Stochastic. So once you have gotten the stochastic right, then the next thing is that you now come to RSI. This RSI is type stochastic on the chat box. Let me see the stochastic on the chat box. So when you come to RSI, you come here, settings. Click on settings. Once you click on settings, I'm okay. I've seen the stock. I think my network is delayed. That's why it's taking time before you guys can hear me. Fine. So Click on RSI. Once you click on RSI, you come to input. So this input, this 14, change it to what? Change it to 4. 14, change it to 4. Leave this one out close. Leave every other settings like this. Then you now come to style. When you come to style, this RSI, change it to black. I like using black, and give it a thickness. You can see everything that we are doing is reflecting at this place, right? Because we are working on RSI. So now I've given it thickness and we are giving it color black. Now listen carefully. RSI base MA moving average, RSI base moving average on ticket, we are not using that. Upper Bollinger Band on ticket, we are not using that. Lower Bollinger Band on ticket, we are not using that. So now it will now left with RSI upper band. RSI upper band, we are using two color. Upper is silly. You understand that one too. Just like your house that you are sitting right now. I believe that everybody have ceiling over their head. So if you jump up too high, your head will hit that ceiling, and that ceiling will bring you down. Am I correct? So where is that down that you are coming? The down is floor. So the down is floor. Red is ceiling. Green is floor. So you'll be able to understand this analogy like that. So RSI upper band up, upper band, remember, we give it red. We give it thickness. So I can see what I'm doing. Give it red, give it thickness, and give it line. This RSI middle band, leave it the way it is. Come to RSI lower band, click like this, click, put it green, sorry. Green, okay, green, then give it thickness, okay, give it thickness, and what other thing? Then line. You can see, leave it at 70, 50, 30, it's okay like that. Then the background, the RSI background fill. I don't like to use background. So what will I do? I'll just come here. Where is come here? This background, I'll just come here and I'll just leave it white, and I'll draw this white to the list, like 0%. So now everything is like this. Then once you click, just click here and click OK. No, don't click OK. You go back and save it as default. Save as default. You are good. If you know you get it, every explanation that I've made now, if you know you get it to this point, type I get it on the chat box. If you know you get it to this point, type I get it to the chat box. Type I get it to the chat box. If you know you get it to this point, type I get it to the chat box. Good. I get it. Good. Type I'm only saying I get it. I'm not saying everybody typing I get it. Okay. If you know you don't get it, let me know. What will move forward now? I get it. Okay, Mr. Danny, do you get it? Mr. Malekun, do you get it? I get it. Okay. Mr. Daniel.
Victor.
Yeah.
A minute, please. Let's I change over. It's like.
What you don't concern is with you want change over. The concern is that you want change over. What you concern is. Don't be the teachers now. Mr. Lalekon, did you get it? Mr. Danny, did you get it? I'm waiting for your response. This Mr. Sheffield, don't mind him. Crypto billionaires. Oh, yeah. Ah, why am I not getting? You have not. Please speak up on time now. What did you not? Just unmute yourself and answer question. That's the benefit of you that you are in this training. Anybody that wants me to ask question after this training, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The fact is, I've not, since I'm using phone, though I've changed it to desktop. I don't know. How will I get to this chart, and then from the which I will now change the currency pair and then start all those procedure. I've not gotten enough for that. How to get this arrive at this chart? No.
Mr. Danny, you have laptop.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you have laptop. You will later watch this video. Once you later watch this video, as I'm doing it, you'll be pausing it. You pause it, do what I did, get back, play it again, do what I did, play it again, do what I did, play it again. You get it. You get it because using phone can never be like laptop. Sorry. Alhamdulillah. Oh, sorry guys. So okay, I think network threw Olalekan out. So okay, this what we are going to do. So Mr. Danny, when do we start this thing that this one want to finish again? Fire for these people, Gary. So Mr. Danny, what we are going to do is that we are going to rewatch the video one after the other. Everything has been recorded. You follow it one after the other and you get it. So, but I want to believe everybody get it to this level. Everybody get it to this level. So, aside from Mr. Danny that said he didn't get it, look at this market right now, USD. Look at it right now. This market now, I can literally tell you that. Literally tell you that. The meeting, yeah, let's close the meeting. We have done for the day. Sorry. We're done for the day. If you have any question, quickly put up your question. You have like less than 10 minutes for this meeting to close.
Hello,
yes, Baba.
Like the way we set everything up on our account on TradeView now. So assuming we logged out or we logged in back, will everything still be unique that every time we come into the website?
Yes, that's why I say
settings
save it
again.
as default. That was why I
Okay,
say
already
save it
saved.
as default. So for example, let me do it like this. Let me like this.
Please have some breakfast with us.
Let me enter it again, tradingview.com.
Won't you sit?
And one more thing, last thing, guys. Please, I'm still recording, so you will get this too. One more thing. When we have done all this thing that we have done, we have done all this thing. I've forgotten to remind you that you have to come to this place. Thank you, Mr. Sherif, for that question. We have not saved the overall everything. We have to save the overall. So see where we have unnamed this place. Click an arrow is beside it. This arrow beside it. Please, so listen and attentively. Mute yourself, please. Mute yourself, please. Mute yourself.
I'm done.
So as I was saying, you will come to this where we have unnamed. There's an arrow beside it. Click on that arrow. You will see rename. Can you see it? Rename. Okay. Rename it and save it as DBS, capital letter DBS. That's double blessing strategy. Save. So now all this setup is saved. Not only stochastic, RSI, every setup if I close it now, let me say I type tradingview.com. Like I just want to load it. You can see we start from the beginning. This is what Mr. Danny was saying. If you click, it will bring you here. Just click on charts. See charts here. Just click on charts. Take you to charts. And it will take you to chart. Can you see that our settings is still intact, Mr. Sheriff? Can you see that our setting is still intact? Our settings is still intact. So we are on the daily time frame. You can go to the 5-minute time frame. Go to the 5-minute time frame. Let me see if we can quickly see the trade idea. Okay. The market is now ready.
Hello, Arido.
Yes, Baba.
Do we need to set the time to?
Yeah.
The one you click 5 minutes, do we need to adjust it?
We are not reading when we are doing binary option, minute trading. So we are going to be working on 5-minute time frame and 15-minute time frame. There's a lot we have to cover, but switch your own to 5-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame. So it is here. We are on D before. D, that means a daily. So I click on that D and I go to 5 minutes. 5-minute time frame. So we start understanding all of these ones too. So what we are going to do tomorrow, by the grace of God, is 2 things. Number one, how there is another strategy that I'm going to add to this thing that will make it perfect. Now it is not perfect. There's another strategy or indicator that I will add. Once I add that indicator, then this is how you will now do it. Let me just summarize what we are going to do for you tomorrow. Anytime you see this line that is moving, anytime you see it get to this red area, anytime you see it get to this red area, and this one to get to this red area, then that means you want to sell. That market is, you want to go down. If it has come to this red area, it means it wants to go down. If this line comes to this green area, and this one to come to this green area, I don't know if you can get me. I'm just giving a summary. We are not doing that tonight. If this one, just look at it here. Look at it here. When this thing, okay, you can't do that here. When this thing gets to this area, it started coming down. So market will come down. Look at this place. Look at this plenty red that comes down. It started from here. When this one gets to this top, this one too gets to this top. See what happened? Everything come down. So when everything now gets to this down, this one too gets to this down. What happened? Everything starts coming up. So it means that when the market is at red, we will sell. When the two are at the red at the same time, we will sell. When the two they are the green at the same time, we will buy. If you understand that, say I understand in the chat box. If you understand that summary right now, say I understand in the chat box. Say I understand in the chat box. So look at the hand. Look at this now. If to say like the way this one comes down now, look at this one. This one has come down now. If to say this one too has come down now, I can say let's buy this market. It's ready for buy, but it's not really ready for buy. Strategically wise, according to our strategy, it's not ready. You can see it's going up. But the reason why we didn't take it was because it's not aligned with our strategy. You can see. So, but you will this thing tomorrow. Do you have any question? Because this thing will end in less than 2 minutes. Do you have any question? Okay, if you don't have any question, does this thing look simple? The way I teach it, does it look simple? Please unmute yourself and talk. It's very important. I need to know. Does it look simple? Did I teach it? Does it look simple?
To me, it looks simple. I don't know about.
Mr. Gospel, right?
Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
What's wrong?
To me, it's very simple, but there's no how to practice it.
No worries, our God will provide you. And a laptop you need, and a very good phone. Even if you have a good phone, laptop safe, you can still be managing with your phone. And Mr. Ismail, I can even advise you that if you want to buy a phone, if you have an access to buy tab, those tab, maybe iPad or something like that, it is better you just buy that one, keep it at home. Anytime you want to do, because that one has a wider screen. You can use it to do this kind of thing. So instead
Yeah.
of buying phone, you can just buy iPad or any big screen device. I think that one will serve as phone and
Okay.
laptop. So, Mr. Danny, does it look simple the way I teach it? You have less than 1 minute.
Yeah, yes. It looks simple. It looks simple.
That's beautiful. That's what I want to do. So we can call it a day, and tomorrow 9 p.m. we are not waiting for anybody. We start. Once the video is ready, I'll try and send it to the group. But if I cannot send it, I'll send the link to the group. So see you guys. Happy to have you. Good night.